ready to go camping. Let's go. Welcome back. So we're off to have an overnighter in the woods again. It's the same woodland as last time, but a different spot. Today we will be joined by my son. Hi. Around. Say hello, Callum.
Hi.
Yeah, he's getting into his wild camping. So yeah, I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him and to get him out for a night. It's just started to clear up a little bit. It's been a bit grim today. So yeah, we're out. So I will get into the woods, I'll set up and I'll bring you back.
Okay.
Welcome back. So we've got the tarp today in a plough point configuration. There's a little bit of wind in the air, but it's whipping against the back of the tarp, so we're actually in a really calm wooded bit here. There is a little bit of rain forecast for later on tonight, but luckily we've managed to get ourselves right in a nice little tight area. We're going to be able to get right to the back of the tarp here, and yeah, we're both in bivvies, so we should be good. We've got a nice pork stew to cook tonight, and we're going to be getting on to doing the firewood now, because we don't know how long this rain's going to stay off, and I want to get some firewood done ready for tonight. So we've got a new sword to try out today, a Christmas present. There we go. So basically, you undo each of the ends, and it all comes apart, various components. The blade goes in the bottom there, he says. It's when you need 3 hands. And then the top bit goes across the saw to tension it, with the end going on. One bow saw. Oh, here we go.
Yay.
Not too bad at all. We're going to build this up, and I've got a like a grate that goes over the fire, which we're going to cook our stew on tonight.
Oh,
You good? Welcome back. So that was an amazing dinner. We did have a little bit of an issue with the fire. Everywhere is soaked. As you can imagine, it's been raining pretty much for on and off for about a week now. So as you can imagine, every single thing is soaked. We persevered. We got it going, and the dinner sat away bubbling nicely for just over an hour and a half, I think, and then we just ate it up. It was good food. Now I've got cheeky brewdog, punk IPA, and we've got sweeties. I think you've already eaten yours, haven't you? He always eats his. And we're going to watch a movie. I brought my tablet, and we're going to watch a movie. I was just pointing out my bud as well. So yeah, it's been a good night so far.
Yeah.
We've got some stuff for breakfast as well. We're going to see how it is in the morning, because it has been forecast with rain. So if you don't see too much footage in the morning, you'll know why. Yeah, just a quick shout out to I do apologise now. Your name has gone out of my head. I've just had a gentleman walk up to our camp with his son and his dog, and he said that he had watched my video on YouTube and found me on Instagram. So that's quite cool. He was the guy who commented on the last video about there being different sites within the area that are probably of interest to me. So I'll message you, and hopefully we can get back in contact, and maybe you could hook us up with a few places. We got chatting about he was interested in hammock camping. It's not for me. I've tried it a couple of times. You've been okay in it, haven't you? I just can't seem to get comfortable in it for some reason. I will persevere. I think I'm not going to give up on it completely, but I much prefer being on the ground. A tent is okay, but I much prefer to be in a bivvy under a tarp. There's so much space. I've got a Fox, an OEX Fox 2 tent that we've used a couple of times out in the woods. The only downside with that is there's not much space inside. It's classed as a two-man tent, but it's really not. But you can't beat a tarp. I've got a light that's hanging at the top of the plough point there. It's shining down a nice amount. My oil lamp is playing up tonight for some reason. We've had it lit a couple of times and it doesn't seem to be doing much, so I don't know whether it's low on fuel or anything, but we'll check it out. The saw performed not that well, to be honest. It's not great. I don't know whether it's the blade, it's a cheap blade or anything like that it comes with, but I ended up having to wrap it with paracord to keep the blade in. Yeah. I don't know. It's I may have a look at it when I get home and see if we can I can put a new blade on it or something like that. But yeah, it's been good so far. It's a little bit nippy, I think it is anyway. I feel the cold a lot more than you do. It? You don't seem to get cold at all.
No.
So yeah. Anyway, we'll catch up with you just before bed. We'll show you our little setup. Yeah, catch you later.
Morning all. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh well, this is a good.
Well, that couldn't have been timed any better if we'd tried.
Our tarp's just collapsed. Oh no.
Oh well. It's not rained, so that's the main thing. How'd you sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you
I
sleep?
didn't sleep too bad. It's cold.
I know, it's freezing.
Looks like we might have been visited by some foxes last night because some of our stuff has been moved. So yeah, it's just coming up to 7 o'clock in the morning, so it'll be getting light soon. Yeah, we're going to get packed away because it's a bit chilly, isn't it, to be sitting around. So yeah, I think we'll probably do some breakfast when we get home. So yeah, thank you for joining us again. Callum's enjoyed yourself, haven't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks again, and we'll catch you again on another night out.